the ambidexterity of a yo-yoer, the versatility of a cosplayer, and the dedication of a doll collector. Qualities that apply to the competitors whom we're featuring in this episode of Alternative Sports Diary. Competitive or fun? Silly or serious? A sport or not? Well, you decide. Every week on Alternative Sports Diary, we introduce you to a new way of looking into the world of sports. In this episode, we revisit your fond memories of some childhood fun and games, where others have since given them a sporting edge. Yoyoing consists of holding the yo-yo with the end of its string looped onto your middle finger, followed by the downward throwing of the yo-yo in one smooth action. Any movement or combination of movements where the yo-yo returns to the player's hand is generally considered as a trick. Quirky trick titles like Walk the Dog, Break Away, Rock the Baby, Around the World, Brain Twister, Trapeze, Double or Nothing, and Split the Atom are commonly heard among yo-yoers.
Yo-yo is not just a child's toy to me, but it's also a hobby that enables me to learn new things and make new friends. Yeah, that's the main part about yo-yoing that I find interesting.
And that was a glimpse of all three sports. When we return from the break, we'll enlighten you on the art of dressing up. Yo-yoing, cosplaying, doll collecting, sport or child's play. Alternative Sports Diary finds out more. The weekly gathering of several yo-yo enthusiasts at the Ulupandan Community Center in the late 90s eventually culminated in the formation of a non-profit organization aimed at the promotion of yo-yoing.
Now, Steve came about was because we needed a brand for these yo-yoers, kind of a professional face to the distributors. And so we started Springwood so that we can actually collect funds to stage our events and also to further the sport.
Since its commencement 4 years ago, Spinworks has held its weekly gatherings at Millennium Walk. It has attracted people from all kinds of professions and all walks of life to mingle and exchange yo-yoing tips and tricks.
Usually people think of yo-yoing as a child's toy, but they don't know about our association and communities that we have as a competitive yo-yo club. And so I feel that we need to gain public awareness of our sport for people to support us.
Aside from conducting training programs, exchanges, performances, and regular workshops, it also organizes yo-yo competitions. For a community to grow, healthy competitions need to take place. Practice makes perfect for the competitive yo-yoer in the form of a personal training plan prior to a contest. One has to select the music, choose the tricks that go with it, and put in a daily practice of 3 to 4 hours. With the aid of the internet, forums, and online yo-yoing communities, yo-yoing videos have become a ready source of training tools.
I can't say that yo-yo playing is child's play. However, it is fun to play with. And yes, it is rather competitive and more sports-like in a way. You have to keep practicing to get better and maintain your skill level. If you don't play for a while, you probably forget a couple of tricks that you have come up with previously. So it's something that you have to keep maintaining and practicing as the days goes by.
Held annually in Florida, the World Yo-Yo Contest is one of the biggest and oldest yo-yo competitions in the world. For yo-yoer Aikui, who managed to rub shoulders with worldwide yo-yoers 2 years ago, it was an unforgettable eye-opener.
The players who are in the other countries, they had new styles and new tricks, for example, and I didn't know that these tricks and styles could be possible with the yo-yo itself. After I left the World Yo Contest, I knew that it was a fruitful experience for me in this sense of that I had a new understanding of yo-yoing.
While every country has its own yo-yoers, there are also yo-yos that are exclusive to each country. Accumulated over the years from his work trips, Spinworks founder Adrian has so far amassed an amazing number of unique yo-yos for his personal collection.
Last count, my personal yo-yo collection is about 800 yo-yos, and the price range from the cheapest one, which is something like about 50 cents to $1, to one that is about $400 US. So it's pretty diverse.
And like father, like son, even Adrian's son, Ezra, has developed an interest in yo-yoing.
I have a 6-year-old son, and one thing is that the yo-yo kind of connects us, in a sense that I play the yo-yo and he also plays the yo-yo, and we both have this common passion, and I'm able to communicate with him in a very special way, and that's why I continue to play with it.
When we return after the break, we'll give you the real spin on what it takes to be a yo-yo pro. For the uninitiated, Alternative Sports Diary will clue you in on the ups and downs of yo-yoing. Workshops on yo-yo judging will be one of the highlights of the newly formed non-profit Yo-Yo Association of Singapore. Backed by Spinworks, it is run by volunteers and it assumes the duties of promoting and educating the public on yo-yoing.
I think it's a good idea, right? It's going to help more in future. Basically, for example, we're going to get more official judges, we're going to get more official things done, right? That way we can be more well recognized instead of just in our local scene alone. Yeah, I think it will help us reach other borders as compared to being in just this small confined region.
Currently at the World Yo-Yo Contest, there are several divisions of competition. Single A sees the player using a long spinning yo-yo to perform tricks that normally require manipulation of the string. When two yo-yos are used concurrently to perform countering or looping maneuvers, this is known as double A. Triple A is the usage of two long spinning yo-yos to perform tricks simultaneously. Aux string sees a player using an aux string yo-yo, frequently releasing it into the air and trying to catch it on the string. When a yo-yo with a counterweight on the other end of the string is used, instead of having it attached to a finger, that's known as freehand. Points are awarded for the complexity, originality, and execution of the tricks, while failure to complete the trick, such as dropping the yo-yo, would result in negative points. For the yo-yoing community, things are definitely looking up as they set their sights on greater things to come in the future.
Back then in 2003, Singapore was just starting off, so we do not have any good players or anyone to even challenge the top players in Asia or even the world. But compared to now, we have many players who have done extremely well in contests, who have gone on to become Asia champions.
Every year, the sport keeps growing and growing, not only by a number of people that start playing yo-yo, the tricks and the creativity of the players has increased tremendously. So I guess the community is growing in a good way over the past few years, and I hope we carry on this way.
So, yo-yoing, cosplay, and doll collecting. Competitive or fun, silly or serious, a sport or not, perhaps it doesn't really matter. For Alternative Sports Diary, it's their continued passion that sets them apart from the rest.